What's going on YouTube? I just got the Spyderco Paramilitary 2 and I absolutely love this thing. So what I wanted to do today was show you what I do when I get a new knife, and talk about the PM2 itself as well a little bit, my first initial thoughts, how I feel about it, if I would recommend it, so and so and so forth. Now, I did something that a lot of people might not like, but I did it anyway. I put my YouTube and TikTok handle on there. The reason why is because I feel that this knife will best represent my character, if you will. Just with the design, the blade shape. I mean, I really like this knife, and so I would love for this to be my tool of choice. And what better way to show that this is my tool of choice than showing my social media handle on the bottom there. Some people might hate me for it, and that's okay. It's not yours, it's mine. I will probably be buying another one that's just plain bladed, but this one I would love to do all the modifying to, you know, the titanium scales, the titanium pins, stuff like that. But this is an absolutely good looking knife. I am not upset with ordering this whatsoever. I love the blade size, I love the blade shape. It's very easy to open. I can't quite finger flick it, which is what I'm going to show you today on how I fixed that for me, but it thumb deploys just fine. Kind of drops down when you close the compression lock. I mean, it's good looking. I do not regret buying this even a bit. I am so happy this came in. This is 100% going to be an everyday carry for me. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to put this one down. But yeah, I figure what we'll do is we'll take it apart, we'll lube it up, we'll clean it, and then we'll go from there and just talk about it a little bit. So I did check everything first. Everything is all T8 screws. All the body screws and the pivot are T8. Also, this is a Magic the Gathering playmat. It is Ashiok. For those that know, will know. For those that don't, now you know. I've played Magic since I was probably 9 years old. Don't tell Magic that though, because the game's meant for people 13 and up. So I don't want to get in trouble with Magic the Gathering or Wizards of the Coast. But I've loved Magic for a while. I've kind of fallen out of it. Mainly the reason why is because I've been buying these pocket knives instead. Yeah, that's kind of just where all my money goes besides bills. So we're just going to pull the scale off here. So that's what the inside of the PM2 looks like, if you didn't know. You got your compression lock there, and then you have your steel liners. Yeah, good looking. Pretty simple on the inside. Thank goodness. I don't want to accidentally lose a spring. Speaking of that, I've totally done that on accident. My Demco Shark Cub is out of commission right now because I was trying to clean it and lube it up. Even though it's on bearings, I wanted to lube it up a little bit and help it function better. And then in doing that, kind of messed up, and spring went that way somewhere, or that way, or that way, or this way. I don't know where it went, but it is in fact no longer with us, so I didn't order a replacement pair. Actually, I ordered a replacement 3 because you couldn't buy less than one. But having the extras might not be a bad idea given I've already lost one. So, yeah. But, give me just a second. I'm gonna grab some paper towels, show you how I clean this. I'll be right back. Okay, got the paper towels. So what I use to clean is I do mineral oil and Windex. The reason for that is because the mineral oil is gonna shine up the DLC. Obviously, it's brand new. I just opened it 10 minutes ago, 20 minutes ago maybe. So obviously the DLC looks immaculate, but I figure might as well go over the steel with some oil. I'm still learning, so bear with me. I'm not sure how rust resistant S45VN is, which is what the steel is for the blade. So I'm still trying to learn. I have my 940 Osborne. That's M4 steel. I know that's not very rust resistant, so I do run the mineral oil on that. It does have the DLC coating, but the edge obviously is still exposed, so I just don't want there to be any issues. So I just make a habit of, whether it's rust resistant or stainless steel or not, I put a little bit of mineral oil on the blade itself. For one, to keep it shiny, looking good, looking new, looking pretty, but then also to make sure that I'm protecting it from rust the best I can as a knife owner, and making sure that I'm taking care of my knives the best I can. So I will show you my process of cleaning it. I'm not going to worry about the handle itself. Again, brand new knife. The only reason why I'm cleaning the blade is to get the grease off of the pivot that they put there. I personally use Lucas gun oil. That's what I put on every single one of my knives. It's fantastic. I have my Cold Steel Pro Light here that I was able to lube up. Okay, that was bad. Hang on. I'll show you that again. I was able to lube it up so it opens just fine by itself most of the time. But, so, I mean, if there's any oils that you guys recommend me using, believe me, I am more than happy to take anyone's advice. It's just, this is the combo that I found works. If you know of any better lubricants or cleaners, maybe be a specific brand, I would love to hear your input. But as of right now, this is what I'm doing. It works for me. I just don't want to ruin my blades any, so any advice would be greatly appreciated. I'm still learning. As you guys know, the people who have watched my videos, you know I'm only 22, you know I'm still learning. So any advice from, you know, an old timer or something like that would be greatly appreciated. But enough of that. Let's get this Windex sprayed on here. Normally I'll just spray the Windex straight on the blade, but now that I'm using a matte, I don't want to spray the Windex and ruin this. So we're just gonna clean it up nice like. Wow, that shines it up really nice. I mean, obviously because it's wet, so obviously it's gonna make it look really good. Get that pivot really good there. No, I love the Spyderco though so far. Obviously I haven't been able to, you know, to put it through the tests or anything, or done anything specific with it, but I'm really excited to see the capabilities it has. Just as a knife, as an everyday carry. Okay, let's get this side clean. I know the PM2 is very popular in the Spyderco world. What are your guys' favorite things about it? What are things I should know about it? What are things that I can do to it? Obviously, I want to put different scales on it. Not that those scales are bad by any means. It's just I, like a lot of people in the knife community, love customizing and making it my own. Honestly, I already did that with putting my brand on there, but yeah, I just want to make sure that if there's anything I can do to make this knife any more reliable or nicer or cooler, whatever it may be, I am completely open to suggestions, opinions, and I guess you could say facts too, because obviously if there's something I'm doing wrong, it's wrong in the first place. Okay, now we're gonna bust open the mineral oil. And what I'm gonna do with this, so I'm just gonna open it, take another paper towel. I grabbed a completely new different one. We're gonna just dip it in there. Let it soak up a little bit, let it drip off the excess. Okay, push that to the side there. Now we're just gonna... I also have the Spyderco Shaman in DLC, so I do the same thing to this one. So I do the mineral oil with all my DLC blades, all my Stonewash blades, which, as most of you know, I also don't have many of those either. I don't know why, I'm just a big black on black guy. I mean, my car's black. I own like 15 black t-shirts. Most of my knives are black. My computer in the other room is black. The tower itself is black. My keyboard's black. I don't know. I'm just a big black fan. What can I say? But yeah, the Stonewash blades that I do have, I do also do the mineral oil, strictly because of the stainless steel situation. My uncle, I can actually show you. You guys might appreciate this. My uncle asked me to sharpen one of his knives for him. It's the LUDT Gen 1. I'm sure one of you has it or owns, or you know, has heard of it. But I ran mineral oil on this too. It's ATS 34 steel, which is equivalent to 154 cm. Don't know how rust resistant it is, but just to be safe and to have it clean, I think he's had this knife for probably 10 years. I could be wrong on that. I haven't asked him. He's had it for a while though. He's had it since he's done construction. So yeah, it's been through the ringer a little bit, and so I wanted to make sure that it's cleaned effectively. All right, so now we're gonna use some of this Lucas gun oil. We're just gonna put a couple tiny drops on where the pivot goes. And all we're gonna do is we're just gonna rub it around with our finger. Make sure that gets all lubed and oiled up and all nice like. Same thing over here, just a couple drops, a little bit goes a long way. The nice thing about the gun oil too is that it's gonna go into the places that it needs to go. You know, wherever it needs to go, there's gonna be a pathway for it. So it's gonna work its way through there. But yeah, I mean, that's what I do generally with a new knife. It doesn't matter what it is, whether it's a Benchmade, a Spyderco, doesn't matter what it is. Unless it's an auto. I haven't taken apart many autos yet, and I'm a little scared too because I know that, I know there's a couple springs in there, and the last thing I want to do is mess that up. So, yeah. But let's get this put back together. Oh, thumb right on the blade. Yeah, that's smart, Brendan. Oh, I just said my real name. Oh, well. I'm sure someone wanted to know. If not, that's fine too. Yeah, thumb right on the blade. Didn't cut myself, though. Okay. All right, let's not make that mistake. Let's make sure we put that copper washer on there. I have also heard of ways of polishing the copper washer. So, yeah, I'm going to look into that as well. If anyone does know, please let me know. All right, I'm going to pause the video for a minute, get this all put together, show you what it does now, how smooth it is, how nice it is, and that'll be it. So give me just a minute. One quick thing I wanted to mention before I get everything put together as well is I also like making sure that I don't tighten the pivot down all the way so it can flick out a little bit better. I'll show you what I mean here in just a second, but I just wanted to make sure that I said that before I showed you the completed product. All right, and here's the finished product with me cleaning it with the mineral oil, adding the Lucas gun oil, and the Windex just cleaning it. Much smoother now. Opens just fine, closes on its own, opens, closes. I love this knife, I really do. I'm super excited to carry this. This might be my car knife. If I'm being completely honest with you. Not leaving it in my car, but if I know I'm traveling to a state that the PM2 is legal, I will probably be taking it. If I'm being honest, this beats out the Shaman for me. Now I could just be saying that because it's new and all, but I don't know, there's just something about it that feels different to me that I really like. Okay, I can't finger flick it now. There we go. But that is the Spyderco PM2. Couple things about it real quick. CPMS 45VN steel, G10 scales, easy thumb hole deployment circle. This is obviously what Spyderco is known for, is that thumb hole circle. I gotta say that this knife is a looker too. Some of the Spyderco knives really aren't that great looking, but this one is absolutely gorgeous. So, but hey, thank you guys so much for watching. Again, if there's anything I can do to improve my process when I get a new knife, if you disagree with what I do, or just if there's a better way to do it, please let me know. I am completely open to constructive criticism. But for now, that's all. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks.